In this problem, we're going to use given information to recreate or build a polynomial that satisfies the given information. We're going to build a third degree polynomial, which should have 3 zeros. This problem is only giving us 2 of the zeros, 4 and 2i, and the problem is also telling us that f of -1 is equal to -50. The 0 of 4 is an x value, and it comes from previously setting x minus 4 equal to 0. So we're working the problem in reverse. The x value, which is a 0 of 2i, comes from previously taking x minus 2i and setting it equal to 0, solving, adding 2i to this side, and getting this as an answer. We're doing this backwards. Also, when you're given a complex solution, or 0, it implies, or it is implied, that you will also have its complex conjugate, -2i, as a 0. This would have come from a factor of x plus 2i being set equal to 0. So we're going to take these factors and we're going to multiply them all together as part of the recreation of our original polynomial. So let's see what that looks like. We'll call it f of x is equal to lowercase a, I'll comment on that in a moment, times x minus 4 times x minus 2i times x plus 2i. This a value, we have to take into account the possibility that after we FOIL all of this out and we get x to the first, second, third power, third degree polynomial, that there could be a leading coefficient other than 1. So this a value gives the opportunity for that to happen. Let's start multiplying and let's FOIL and combine like terms with these two factors first. So the a is still here, the x minus 4 is still here, and then when we FOIL and combine like terms here, we're going to get x squared plus 4. Now we'll FOIL and combine like terms here. A value is still there. X times x squared makes x to the third. -4 times x squared makes minus 4x squared. I'm FOILing a little bit out of order, but it's convenient because I'm writing my terms in descending order. Exponent of 3, 2, 1. -4 times +4 makes -16. That's our constant value. I'm not going to distribute multiplication by a yet. What I'm going to do now is use the last piece of given information, which says that f of -1 is equal to -50. So this left-hand side is going to be -50, as though I've already plugged in the x value of -1. And on the right-hand side, I will plug in the x value of -1. I've already done out this arithmetic, and it turns out, very conveniently, that it's equal to -25. So I'll divide both sides of my equation by -25 in order to solve for my a value, and I get an a value of +2. I'm going to take this a value and plug it back into this equation, f of x equals a times all of that stuff, and that's going to allow me to find my final answer, or one step before my final answer, that says f of x is equal to 2 times x to the third minus the 4x squared plus 4x minus 16, and I'm going to leave it to you to distribute multiplication by 2 to get your final answer.